day came in like a freight train, loud on my skin. I wore a smile like armor, but it didn't help again.
Traffic, deadlines, voices, everything wants a piece. And I've been holding my breath like I'm bargaining for peace.
Then I walk through our doorway and the room turns down the sound. You're barefoot on the floorboards, like calm's what you found.
You don't ask me to explain it, you just reach for my hand, like you already understand.
I don't need a perfect answer, I don't need a plan.
Just let it fall off your shoulders, let it land.
If the world feels like it's spinning out of view,
I'll slow down with you.
breathe with me, slow and steady. Let the quiet make us ready, in and out like a tide. Let the worry pass us by. If the night gets heavy, we don't have to carry it alone. Breathe with me, slow and steady. Bring us back home.
I've been trying to be stronger than the feelings that I feel,
Keeping it together when my heart don't wanna heal.
I scroll through other people like they've got it figured out, while I'm learning in the mirror how to live with all this doubt.
But you look at me like sunlight, like I don't need to pretend.
And you pull me into stillness, let the shaking start to end. Your thumb on my knuckles is a rhythm I can trust. Like love is simple, love is us.
I don't need a grand solution, I don't need a perfect day. Just let your heart be honest, let it say what it can say.
If your thoughts start running, if you're losing the thread,
Come back to my breath, breathe with me, slow and steady. Let the quiet make us ready, in and out like a tide. Let the worry pass us by. If the night gets heavy, we don't have to carry it alone. Breathe with me, slow and steady. Bring us back home.
I'm not great with talking,
You don't have to be.
I get lost in my head sometimes.
Then lean on me. If my past gets loud,
I'll turn it down,
if your chest gets tight,
I'll stay right now. We can take it minute by minute. Love, no rush, no limit. I was taught to hold it in, act like I'm fine.
I was taught to overthink every little sign.
But I don't wanna fight this feeling every night.
I don't wanna be brave in the wrong kind of light.
So when the world starts shaking, put your hand in mine.
When my fear starts talking,
I'll give you time.
we don't have to win, we just have to stay.
I was taught to hold it in, act like I'm fine. I don't wanna fight this feeling every night. I don't wanna be brave in the wrong kind of light. So when the world starts shaking, put your hand in mine. When my fear starts talking, I'll give you time. We don't have to win, we just have to stay.
Breathe with me, slow and steady.
Close your eyes,
Let it ready, in and out,
side by side.
let the hurt unwind. Breathe with me, slow and steady. Let the quiet make us ready, in and out, like a tide. Let the worry pass us by. If the night gets heavy, we don't have to carry it alone. Breathe with me, slow and steady. Bring us back home. Yeah. Wildflower trails in the early morning, dew on my boots, pine air filling up my lungs like a truth in pursuit. I drove up here to get away from the buzz I can't outrun, from the endless little shoulds that follow me like sun. Thermos coffee, flannel sleeves, and a sky so wide it's kind. And for the first time in a while, my thoughts fall in line. I've been holding my breath through a week that wouldn't slow, but the mountain doesn't hurry, so I let it go. Inhale, let the silence in. Exhale, let the weight grow thin. I don't have to fix it all to feel okay. I can take the long way. Wildflower trails and warm light, turning on my heart into alright. Slow steps, open hands, learning peace is where I stand. If the world gets loud again, I'll come back to this view. Wildflower trails and everyday life. Bring me back to wildflowers, bring me back to warm light. Wildflower trail, warm light. Hold me close, make it right. One more breath, one more mile, I'm okay. I can smile. Wildflower trails and warm light, turning all my heart into alright. Slow steps, open hands, learning peace is where I stand. If the world gets loud again, I'll come back to this view. Wildflower trails and warm light, pulling me through. Wildflower trail.
Morning tide on the shoreline, barefoot in the sand. Coffee in a paper cup, warm against my hands. Seagulls drawing circles, sunlight on the waves, and I feel my shoulders loosen like a quiet kind of break. I've been living in my head where the worries like to stay, borrowing trouble from tomorrow, dragging yesterday. But the ocean keeps on moving with a patience I can see, like it's saying, let it come, let it leave. So I breathe in salt and sky, breathe out all the noise, let the water take the edges off the choice. If my mind starts racing, I know what I'll do. I'll listen to the blues. Sea glass serenity, smooth by the waves inside of me, worn down, soft, shining through. All the broken turns to new. If the world gets heavy, I'll let the tide carry me. The sea glass serenity. I walk the edge where foam lines draw and fade away. Find a piece of sea glass glowing green in the gray. Once it was a jagged bottle, sharp enough to bleed. Now it's smooth as forgiveness, kinda like what I need. I turn it in the sunlight, watch it catch the gold, and I think about the parts of me I tried to keep control. Maybe time can be an ocean, maybe pain can change its shape, or maybe I don't have to stay the same. So I set my phone face down, let the silence do its work, let the sea rewrite the story from the hurt. If tomorrow brings its thunder, I'll meet it when it's near. But right now I'm here. Sea glass serenity, smooth by the waves inside of me, worn down, soft, shining through. All the Maybe healing isn't sudden, maybe it's the way the sea keeps returning to the shoreline, patient as can be. Maybe love is in the rhythm, come and go, ebb and flow, teaching my tight heartbeat how to slow. And if I ever lose my center in the rush of every day, I'll come back to salt air, let the water have its say. Sea glass serenity, hold me while the world releases me. One more breath, one more wave, let my heart be brave. Sea glass serenity, smoothed by the waves inside of me, worn down, soft, shining through all the broken turns to new. If the world gets heavy, I'll let the tide carry me. Sea glass serenity. Sea glass serenity.
Coffee on the counter, sunrise in the pane, steam curling like a promise over yesterday's rain. A notebook open wide, but I'm not in a race, just learning how to greet the day with a softer pace. City's waking up in whispers, tires on the street, but in this little corner booth, my heart can finally breathe. I've been carrying my worries like a jacket in July. Then the morning pours in golden, and I let them slide. I don't need a loud escape, I don't need a sudden change, just a quiet kind of courage in the ordinary way. Let the clock keep moving, I don't have to run, I can watch the horizon while my coffee cools down. Coffee and quiet horizons, where my restless heart gets wise. Sip it slow, let it settle, let the daylight in my eyes. If the world keeps asking for more than I can give, I'll come back to simple moments, learning how to live. Coffee and quiet horizons, it's where I feel alive. I watch a couple hold hands, laughing in the line. A runner past the window, like he's leaving fears behind. Barista's humming something, milk foaming like a cloud, and it feels like all my pressure don't belong here right now. I used to chase perfection like it owed me peace, but peace is in the little things that ask the world to cease. A page of study notes, a to-do I won't erase. I can do it when I'm ready, I can do it with grace. So I set my phone face down, let the silence be my friend. Let the morning teach my shoulders how to soften and unbend. If tomorrow brings a mountain, I'll climb it when it's time. But right now I'm sipping sunlight, feeling fine. Coffee and quiet horizons, where my restless heart gets wise. Sip it slow, let it settle, let the daylight in my eyes. If the world keeps asking for more than I can give, I'll come back to simple moments, learning how to live. Coffee and quiet horizons, that's where I feel alive. Maybe I don't need to be the strongest in the room. Maybe strength is breathing steady under neon or the moon. Maybe hope is not a headline. Maybe it's this cup, a warm little reminder I can always start back up. And if I lose my center in the rush of every day, I'll find it in the quiet where the horizon stays.
Coffee,
Quiet horizons,
hold me while the world keeps going.
one more breath,
One more sip,
let my heart
keep growing.
Coffee and quiet horizons, where my restless heart gets wise. Sip it slow, let it settle, let the daylight in my eyes. If the world keeps asking for more than I can give, I'll come back to simple moments, learning how to live. Coffee and quiet horizon, that's where I feel alive. Quiet horizons. Breathe. Morning finds me quiet, barefoot on the floor. Sunlight on the curtains, like a blessing at the door. The kettle starts to whisper, coffee drifting warm and low. But I don't chase the day yet, I let my heart beat slow. Mat laid out like a promise, room smelling like clean air. I've been carrying a heavy weight, still holding it somewhere. So I close my eyes and listen to the hush inside my chest, like my body saying, let it rest. Inhale, let the noise roll out. Exhale, let go of doubt. I don't have to be a storm, I can be the sea. Gentle waves inside of me. Yoga flow, slow glow, teach my tired mind to move real slow. Stretch the fear out of my bones, find the peace I used to know. If the world feels fast and loud, I'll come back to quiet now. Yoga flow, slow glow, bring me home, bring me home. Downward dog to open up the places I've been tight, like the worries live in shoulders from the long fluorescent nights. I've been trying to be stronger than the pace I've been chasing, but strength ain't always running, sometimes it's just staying. A small breeze through the window plays with the blinds, and I let it take the edges off. trace a spiral path, coming back to the center after every little crash. Maybe I don't have to earn the right to feel okay. Maybe peace is practice, a choice I make each day. And if I start forgetting how to be kind to me, I'll meet myself right here and breathe. Yoga flow, slow glow, slow my heart and let it go. One more breath, one more beat, bring me back to peace. Yoga flow, slow glow, teach my tired mind to move real slow. Stretch the fear out of my bones, find the peace I used to know. If the world feels fast and loud, I'll come back to quiet now. Yoga flow, slow glow, bring me home, bring me home. Yoga flow, slow glow. We take the long way home, past fields of fading gold. Windows down just enough to let the evening hold. The highway's loud and restless, but the back road knows how to make a heart feel lighter when it's carrying too much load. A little dust on the dashboard, a map we never use, and you're quiet in the passenger seat like nothing left to prove. I've been stuck inside my thoughts like a room without a key. And you say slow down, and you said the soft in me. Let the phone stay face down, let the world stay far. We don't need the noise when we've got these stars. Just the hum of tires and the sky so wide, like every mile is teaching me to be alright. Slow roads, clear minds, let the rush fall behind. Breathe in deep, let it go, let the quiet do its work. If the week's been heavy, we'll carry it out in the open air. Slow roads, clear minds, and you beside me there. There's a place by the river where the willows lean, where the water says the same thing it's always seen. You don't have to win every fight to be enough. You don't have to be fearless, just be loved. You skip a rock and it dances, then it disappears, like the way you make my worry vanish when you're near. We don't talk about the future like it owes us anything. We just watch the sunset settle, and it teaches us to sing. So I lay my plans down gently, like a coat on a chair. Trade my overthinking for your calm right there. If tomorrow brings a storm, we'll meet it when it finds. But tonight, we're on slow roads with clear minds. Slow roads, clear minds. Let the rush fall behind. Breathe in deep, let it go. Let the quiet do its work. If the week's been heavy, we'll carry it out in the open air. Slow roads, clear minds, and you beside me there. Maybe peace is not a place, maybe it's a pace. The way your hand finds mine, and everything's in place. Maybe love is just a lantern on a dark two-lane, keeping me from getting lost in my own name. And if I forget to rest, if I start to run again, pull me back to this moment, and I'll start over then. Slow roads, clear minds. Let the night be kind. Breathe in deep, let it go. Let the quiet do its work.